Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Keys, and today we're going to look at the Longbow synthesis. This, in my opinion, is my favorite legendary sniper rifle in the game, mostly because it is the snappiest in my opinion. 1000-yard stare is very close to it. It was my favorite up until a few weeks ago. As a quick comparison, same rate of fire, same impact. The stability and range are a little bit different, but you can see with some perks I can actually make them almost equal. And the reload is a little bit slower in the 1000-yard stare. Now compared to the Zen Meteor, which is my current favorite, as an exotic, same rate of fire, more impact and range on the Zen Meteor, less stability, and a lower reload as well. So the Longbow does have it on a little bit, on a few different perks. So on mine I've got Hawkeye SLR 15, it's a mid-zoom precision scope, increased range and target acquisition, and it's heavy. Short gaze SLH 10, this is what you're going to want to use in the Crucible. Short range scope, quick to aim with good range. And then last but not least is the Taxis SLS 15, mid-zoom scope, useful for unpredictable situations. I'm never going to use that. Army of One is my first perk, quick unassisted kills with this weapon, reduced grenade and melee cooldown. I have perfect balance. This weapon has extremely low recoil. Hand-laid stock, increased stability and reduced range. This is what I'm going to stick with just for that stability. And casket mag, increased magazine size and reduced stability. This will be a bit better for PvE. And then I have hot swap. Readying this weapon grants a brief period of bonus accuracy. Another great one to have. As I mentioned, when you put on perfect balance, it's almost an exact replica of 1000-yard stare, so very, very close. In my opinion though, I'd go with hand-laid stock just for that increased stability. I don't find there was much damage fall off, so having that extra range didn't really do much for me. Now to go over the stats of this weapon, the rate of fire is set at 19. The impact is 31 with a max of 32. The range is 50 with a max of 96. The stability at base is 30 with a max of 100. I think anything over 75, you're going to have some pretty awesome stability with this weapon. The aim assist at base is 43 with a max of 75. With my short gaze scope, it actually adds plus 20, so it brings me up to 63 right there. The top three scopes for this weapon is the short gaze, the Longview SLR 10, which is a low zoom scope, it improves range and handling, or the Ambush SLH 25, which is an agile or snappy scope. In column 3, you're going to want to look for Army of One or triple tap. That'll be very helpful in PvP. In column 4, my preference is snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. You can also look for hand-laid stock or perfect balance to increase your stability. I'd recommend hand-laid stock. In column 5, you're going to want to look for hidden hand. Increase target acquisition with that particular perk. Firefly is also one of my favorites that could come in that particular tree. Precision kills with this weapon cause your target to explode. Some people who prefer faster reloads are going to want to look for spray and play or outlaw. And a notable one would be unflinching. It's easier to aim under fire using this weapon. That's also another popular perk. As I mentioned earlier, this is my favorite legendary sniper rifle in the game. I would put it almost on par with the 1000-yard stare. I choose the Longbow over it a little bit just because the increased aim assist with a max of 75. I do find that the reticle is a bit stickier on this, so it's easier to hit headshots. One thing to note is the perks that I mentioned are more for PvP engagements. I know a lot of people using this weapon are typically using this in PvP versus PvE environment. Now for those of you wondering where to get this weapon, you can get it from Crucible packages. The fastest way to get Crucible packages is obviously playing the Crucible, but doing your daily bounties as well as putting a booster on. A booster will actually give you the ability to earn more reputation for every match. This will only work on the actual match bonuses themselves. It won't work on your bounty, so having a booster won't affect the reputation gains that you get from bounties. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got all the information that you needed to make your decision on which sniper rifle to use. Thanks so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the Crucible.